Hey, it's Opie and Anthony.
Hi.
And this is the worst of Patrice O'Neal on the Opie and Anthony show. And now we have to take this time to kind of make fun of Patrice for a second, Anthony. How do you make fun of Patrice?
When he in the privacy of my own home or car with the doors locked, windows up, it's easy.
How do you make fun of Patrice when he doesn't allow you to talk?
Come on, I'll let you talk.
Stop. Enough with the high-pitched talking and the laugh. We get it. You're black.
Hey, E-Rock, this was a great idea. Why don't you just play the fucking thing? Obviously, we can't improv.
Jesus.
And I can't even say improv. Jesus, will you get me the fuck out of this bit? Thank you.
No matter what he do.
Oh, my God.
That's his legacy. That's his getting shot in the head.
Oh, my God.
He's the black president.
I need a nap. Oh, my God.
I agree with Patrice on that.
All right.
I agree with Patrice on that. What we talked about during break.
Hey,
that never happens.
We're back with the live studio audience. I want to do something really quick.
I need another threesome.
Let's get people. I want to know how many people out there. We have a very white audience looking at us right now.
That's true.
And I want to know how many of these guys and gals are voting for McCain. Raise your hand.
Of course. Why would you even ask?
Oh, that's not.
Look, it's not even.
Of course. Shut up. Keep your hands up.
What do you want?
Yeah. 1, 2,
Look at
3,
how
4,
four
5,
other
6,
hands
7.
went up. And another.
Hold on.
Do you see, you fucking liars?
Shut up. I'm trying to get an accurate count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it looks like, right?
How many of you traitors?
So we got 8 for McCain. How many for Obama? There's a lot.
3.
4. 2.
If that's the ratio, it's over now. Wait, out of 11.
Hold on a minute, bro.
What? That's over 25% though. I mean, when you look at it like that, 3 and 8 is that out of 11 people, that is over 25%.
Yeah, but there's more than 11. So what's going on with the other guys? You're just
That's
not
what I'm
voting?
saying.
Maybe they're wigs.
Some of them kept their hand down and then left. It's a dangerous thing.
What? What happened? Who's?
They're on.
Everybody's on.
What happened?
Yeah.
No, I have fun.
So what did that guy? He jumped up. What?
Oh, I'm definitely not voting for John McCain. No way. It's ludicrous. We've already lost 4,000 men in this war. We definitely need a change in America. And I think Obama's pretty optimistic. I certainly think he's qualified. Since DL mentioned before about
Where somebody had some thoughts while that discussion was going on. The hand went up. When the hand goes up, it's going to be a fucking wild. Dude, everybody's got to just be themselves. You know what, dude? Black or white. Dude,
Fat Bob Kelly.
What an ass. Point about Obama not being there for votes and voting present as opposed to voting yes or no. A friend of mine made a point about that. A lot of times things go through and you don't want to go against the party, but you don't want to support it either. And that's one of the reasons Obama did have that voting record. At least the guy was there. Most of these motherfuckers aren't even there.
But that's my here's my thing. I think politicians do what they do to get. It's like I said earlier. Everybody's filling out. This is the biggest job application. I don't know one motherfucker that tells the truth on a job application. I don't know one. So I don't look at politicians. I judge them and I kind of go, they serve a purpose, they good. But I don't look at them as being agents of change or goodness or what. All they care about is what gets them elected. That's just it.
And gets them to the next gig.
I agree with that shit.
So
I agree Obama's doing that the same way as everybody else.
I don't have a high sense of self-esteem, of esteem for them. If they're good at their job, but people can say whatever they want about George Bush, and this is the one good thing I'll say about him. I don't even know what I can say, but is that he didn't use slick talk and great rhetoric and lilting rhetoric to get shit done. He bullied people, and he was politically effective. Like he got shit done. It was all the wrong shit, but he wasn't in there talking nice to those people. He's like, motherfucker, you do it, or I'm gonna make it politically hot for you. He got a lot of Democrats they lost their job. So I think that he was politically effective, just all the wrong shit. So I don't think you have to be nice. I think that the people are putting politicians in places I don't think they belong. I think they're just, they're not civil rights workers. They're not humanitarians. These motherfuckers are trying to get a library. That's what it is. And that's why I keep him. I mean, he might be a great dude. He can speak great. I'm gonna vote for him, but don't expect me to suck his dick. I hope he's good at his game.
Ask him, Obi, ask if anybody's voting that knows nothing about politics.
What he said.
I don't think anyone's going to fess up to knowing nothing about politics.
That's what I'm saying. There's a bunch. You think there's a couple of guys over here that's just voting Because
I
they
know
just
there's at
vote
least-
because that's who they gonna
There's
vote
at least
for.
2 or 3 dummies over
And
there.
I think that's more people
here.
than you fucking realize, man.
Let's go to Stalker Patty. Who are you voting for in the
Christ.
upcoming election?
I think Obama's the only candidate out of the 3 who were out there
Three?
that's capable of
The
doing
3?
the job.
Who's the
well,
3?
Hillary and
She dropped out.
McCain.
Hillary's out.
Yeah.
You know, McCain's
Hillary's out.
She just said, "Fuck that." I'm gonna go on my rant.
Or she'll just keep talking.
Patty, you're naming people that aren't running.
I think that Hillary.
I think Gary Hart's in trouble. I'm going to vote for Obama.
I'm gonna say that shit.
enough to do the job.
And she's still talking. Patty,
I was interjecting
Patty,
humor.
do
Sorry.
you know that Hillary's out of it?
Yes, I know that.
So what
why'd
did you
you
say
say
the 3
3?
candidates?
Well, I've been with Obama all along because he's strong enough to handle
No, you
it.
weren't. You badmouthed him because you were for Hillary.
No, I wasn't.
I remember that. You were like, Obama, I wouldn't vote for him. He's too racially motivated. You said all that.
Did I?
No.
Oh, you had a doubting
I
her.
totally made that up.
You
But
Jedi
she-
mind tricked her.
But that exactly is who's voting. She had no idea.
Thank you, Jim. That's who's
Perfect
voting.
example.
I'm
Perfect
telling you.
example, Patrice.
Can you vote? You're allowed to vote, Patty?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why not?
That's what the fuck. That's who's voting.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's
You don't have
who's
to vote.
voting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad Hillary got out because
Strong enough.
the race was taking us. She started to look like Willie Nelson, didn't she? What like the model for the nickel for a little while.
Hillary Clinton.
yeah.
She looked like Willie Nelson, but less fuckable.
I'm like, baby, go down and take a nap.
I wanted to marry her so I could cheat on her.
But I didn't.
She's not happy with a man unless his dick smells like someone else. Oh, it smells like Mentos. I'll stay with him.
Oh my goodness.
Any other political commentary? We haven't really gone to the crowd.
Well, ask the big dude right there. The big.
Oh, yeah, Bob Kelly.
Dude. This dude right here. Ask this one again. I gotta see what this dude say.
What's
What do you got, buddy?
Who are you voting for?
McCain.
Okay, what do you like about McCain?
Other than his wife. Yeah. Exactly.
Look at Patrice. Patrice has done nothing but for the past 2 hours and talk about how he's only voting for
But
a
I'm
black
saying,
man because he's black.
no,
right?
that,
And then he goes,
I'm not
voting
mad
for
at that.
McCain.
I'm
And then
saying,
he just goes, he's white because he's
this
white.
is what I mean. White people they're not allowed to just be honest. They have to figure out a way.
Well, give us permission,
I'm
please.
just saying, I vote for dude because he's black. But white people have to go, well, his stance on...
No, that's not true. Ask
Look
the
at
guy.
this
Why are you
motherfucker
voting for
trying
McCain?
to make up some shit.
I'm trying to give you an answer here. Don't like the liberals, so I try to go
That's fair.
for Republican.
By liberals,
Fair
he
enough.
means the black people.
Of course.
You know what
But I don't give a fuck because let me tell you something. Even if he came up with some magical shit, I still believe in what I believe. So it's nothing. I'm prejudging him, and he's not going to say anything that makes me go, fair enough. You made such a fair point against Obama and for McCain that I'm with you, and I'm open minded like that. But
No, you're not.
I am. I'm open minded in terms of a motherfucker best logical. You know, if it makes sense, I'm gonna go with it, dude. I believe that he's not voting for Obama because he's black, but he has to figure out some shit that he hasn't even figured
Okay,
out.
let me ask you something. Honestly, what if, like, I hate conservatives?
Okay.
I do. Armstrong, you gave me an example of Armstrong Williams, or I don't like them. I think that no offense, I like you, but you know,
okay.
some of my best friends are conservatives.
Yeah, I hear you.
but how come I would never extend somebody or deny somebody a right I feel like I have? That's what that whole Don Imus thing was about.
Yes.
to me.
There you
I don't,
go.
If I'm allowed to do it, somebody else should be allowed.
And
Yes.
the liberals were the ones who attacked him. The only
Right.
the conservatives defended him like
Especially
I don't like
speech. I think black comedians should have been the first people defending anything that had to do with
Right,
language.
so I don't like conservatives. I don't care if they were black, they were a woman, they were the first midget. I don't give a fuck what they were the first of. I don't like them. Why am I allowed to say I would never vote for them because they're conservative, and he's not allowed to say he never voted for them because they're
DL,
liberal?
I'm gonna tell you why. It is what it fucking is.
Right. But wait, you're not saying
It's
the-
not magic.
Well, I
It's
know.
double
I
standard.
agree with you.
And I'm not saying that
What if he-
I give a fuck that he can't. It's just white guilt. See, black people have a little to do with what the fuck y'all do to yourselves. It's some civil war happening with white people where you make each other feel uncomfortable. We don't even have a say in it. White guilt is the thing that makes him not be able to go, I just don't want to vote for a black guy. We didn't do that shit.
That's not, did you see? I feel so stupid. I was in the same Four Seasons we were at when we were doing
in Washington.
John Zogby was there from the Zogby Reuters poll, and I had lunch with him. It was the day after the Pennsylvania primary. 21%, and he was talking about the exit poll. 21% of the voters there said the race was a problem, that they would rather stay home than vote for Obama. 17% of Catholic voters, there was Catholic voters, said that they would vote for, they would rather they stay home. So that's 38% of that vote. Those are people who said out loud, I ain't vote for this nigga.
They didn't say that out loud. They said it. No, they said it behind something.
Whatever they said it.
But I'm saying,
were open about it. They said it.
I can say I'm gonna vote for Obama or whatever, but when I go, only if they have cameras pointing right at you when you push these buttons and you go, oh yes, Obama, and you go, whoops, not that nigga. They can say what they want to say, but outwardly white people aren't gonna go, I'm not voting for him because he's black. You'll never find
I think
it.
that's parts of the country. Look, the West, they voted for him in big numbers.
White
in the
people,
East.
according to white people, there's no racism.
Well, in the West, in the East,
It don't exist.
but not in the middle of the country. You go to
It's there, but I've never met a racist. I've never met one.
Let's ask Roland. Roland, who are you voting for?
M. Night Shyamalan.
Shamalama ding. Yeah.
Bill Richardson, because he's Lexington.
Bruce Springsteen's voting for him.
What's that?
Bruce Springsteen supporting Obama.
Oh, that's cool.
That's why.
No, that's really why he's
Correct.
voting.
Well,
Roland's a huge Springsteen fan, so
Oprah
whatever
made a
Bruce
lot of people
says-
vote for him.
Yeah.
Shit,
But there's honesty, Patrice. That's the reason why Roland's voting for Obama.
Still didn't say race, though. We're talking about the honesty of race, though.
There's other things that play into this, too.
Roland's not white, though.
But Patrice is right again.
white.
I'll give it to you. I hate the whole the guilt thing, and that white people can't just say.
The white guilt
Slater.
vote's going to be big.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it
You're
might
right.
be. A lot of white people just feel guilty and paternalistic. Like,
And they
kinda like
hope
feel
to
like they're
God
better.
this will end racism. Please let
Yeah,
this
yeah,
end
they really do.
in this inner horror that I have. Please.
One way or another. Either with peace and love or through a race war. One or the other.
I'm at a moral impasse. I can't take it anymore.
But you know what's so funny? Everybody acts like this is the first time in history this has happened. Like this is the most significant moment in modern history. Like, and it's pretty significant for this country.
is.
But in South Africa, I think it was pretty significant.
That was a majority.
That
The difference of
Mandela
majority.
was a prisoner and became
Was it the
president.
same
Yeah.
democratic process, though?
No, they voted. They voted.
Well, you know what the big thing was?
So
Anything white
a
was
whole
burned.
lot of Africans.
Yeah.
And a whole lot of dead white people.
Yeah, those were the options. So I think that you gotta put this. I am very part of me is I'm very proud to see something. I always wait for the shit in the game to see what's going on. I'm very proud to see a black man ascending something I never thought, Barry. I never even thought possible. Even when I did my HBO special, I couldn't think that I couldn't wrap my mind around it. But I'm also a realist. I don't believe, and this is just I think most politicians aren't shit, and I think. But I hold them in low self.
Business as usual. Kind of
I
a,
absolutely agree.
All business.
I don't think this motherfucker. I think he's a goddamn politician.
Right.
That's what I think he is.
Right. So
anybody who wants to be the president is a fucking sickening, crazy motherfucker anyway. But fuck it.
But don't tell me how
but
they
you want the black man.
Right. Don't tell me how they're gonna change the world will be warmer and nicer. Your job is to do what the American people want you to do. That's your gig.
Before Doug Williams, all I wanted was Doug Williams. Now I want fucking who's going to make my team win.
You know what I think
before
Obama
that,
will do?
I want Doug Williams, man.
So would you take Doug Williams over Tom Brady?
Fucks no.
Okay.
Not now. Then I would have. I would have been that fuck that. I want to see this happen.
You know what I think Obama's going to do?
Not now.
Foreign policy, I think he's going to do much better because
Hell
I think
yeah,
other
that's
people in other countries
Yes.
are going to. Remember when Jesse went over to free that in Libya?
Yes.
He got the little hostages free just so the Libyans could go, go fuck yourself.
Right.
We're giving him to Jesse.
Right.
Yes.
I think he's going to do better in foreign policy.
Absolutely.
Because I think the foreign dignitaries are going to know that, like, people are going to be like, motherfucker.
They're going to give him some extra oil to take home in his
just
pocket.
because he's black, right?
Take that with you. Take a couple of barrels just for
the rest
you.
of the country.
And you know what? The people, the economy is really all about, like the global economy is really all about emotion. Like people hate us right now.
Yeah.
And they want to,
obviously.
like that ill will is in the zeitgeist. People want us fucked over and broke.
That's the same reason that the Iranian hostages were released. It was a slap at Carter for taking the Shah.
Right.
And when protecting the Shah of Iran after the Islamic Revolution.
Second Reagan got in, the hostages were
They were set free. It was all a slap in the face of Jimmy Carter.
But I think that I just have a problem with people acting like this is Jesus. Like it's like, I'm like, man, you've never met one great human being who was a politician.
Can you name something bigger in your lifetime than the possibilities of this?
No, I'm not negating. No, the possibility that a black dude gets a great job is what we're talking about. That a black man gets a great job.
It's bigger than that,
greatest
though,
thing in my life.
There's going to be some the same reason when you first saw Roots, right? You remember how you felt.
Yeah,
when
but that was a historical.
But when this motherfucker gets up on this goddamn podium, and he says white babies are now legal to eat. When he gets up there and you see him getting ready to say, I am your president, you can't help but something take over, man.
I'm proud of him for doing it. But this is a black dude who's got a job, who hopefully will do a great job.
It's going to be bigger than that. I hope he make it, just so I remember this conversation, man. It's going to be bigger than that, deal.
I think that I'll be proud.
It is.
You guys are going to be puffing cigars.
No, I think there's going to be a whole lot of
Patrice O'Neal, I'm the head of Exxon. Hello, how are you?
It's going to be a whole lot of quiet and a whole lot of crying when that motherfucker.
Yeah, but what does that do?
It's
motherfuckers gonna stop shooting each other.
Maybe, just fucking maybe. I just want to. It's just something that you just go, fuck, man. He is the boss, even though it's not going to change shit. I'm not going to be able to walk down and say, hey, white woman, take your clothes off, because it's the black president.
Patrice needs so much. You needed something to hope for.
It's not an external hope.
You need hope.
Nah, that's a white trick. I'm not going to let you do it.
Patrice, I believe I'll be proud of him. Because he's a black man who's been able to accomplish. I was proud of Condoleezza Rice. But let me say this.
Fuck him. I don't give a fuck about him.
Every black man that does something great, I can be proud of. Everyone that does.
He don't care if it was Nipsey fucking Russell.
Fuck him.
Geraldine was the first lady.
I'm with you 100% on what you're saying, except for this one block between what you're saying. What I'm saying is that I want the symbol part means something to me, man. Because it's going to mean something to the country. It's going to make white people feel a certain way no matter. Just because I'm black, I'm going to feel this certain kind of thing. And just because white people are white and they have this funky fear of, oh, shit, here it comes, white slaves, it's going to fucking make me feel good.
You're going to like that.
See the fucking...
All right, listen.
The fictional change.
All right.
That doesn't make me feel like I just...
It does me. I'm sorry,
it's
man.
like spite and
it's
you want a little more
fucking spite,
vindictive.
no.
When Kobe scores 50 points, I don't go, wow, a black man did it, so by virtue, I did it. I go, well, that's a cool thing.
Well, you would have did it in 1901 if Kobe was the only nigga playing.
I would have done this. I'm very, like, I can make it. They compartmentalize for me. I'm very proud that a black man has the possibility of ascending to a place where I had no concept that it could possibly. He was the most shocked when he won Iowa. He was the most shocked motherfucker on stage.
I was too. Everybody was.
I was about to go home and make my vice presidential bumper sticker. But I'm proud of that. But I also believe. But the other part of my mind goes, but this is just a dude who frankly made everybody else believe it's
very much
that's all
like the OJ verdict. That's what it is.
Right. You're gonna have
what it is. It's not that we gave a fuck. I'll speak for me. It's not that I gave a fuck whether OJ did it or not. He beat the game that was made up by the people that made up the game, and he fucking got off when that's what was happening all these years. That's how slow it was for me.
But I
the
feel
president,
like he did it.
He's about to be the fucking president. He's about to be the president with the fucking game that you created. And when I say you,
was I, huh? I don't know.
you know,
Probably in high school. A show.
I meant to say you people. He's playing the game that he's supposed to play.
Yeah, but
I just want to see it happen.
I like that he. I like that he beat the game.
And they hate this motherfucker.
I like that he did. But
they
if
been giving Hillary.
enough,
They was giving Hillary shit. But this crazy nigga preacher. Go with it. She's too dumb.
But who hates Obama? He gets great coverage. People love Barack. They hate Hillary.
Yeah.
They love Barack.
The media was feeding.
Oh no, you can't say that. You can't say that.
No, not at all.
Are you serious?
Sound bites like that.
Just to help her out.
Sound bites
hey,
like
Hillary,
that.
the nigga can't bowl now.
They just liked both of them banging heads together.
Let me tell you something. No matter what you think, Patrice, no matter what you think, this is the truth. If enough white people don't vote for him, he ain't gonna be president. So if there is that animus, if that animus, so they got to buy into what you're saying. I don't care if it's white guilt. I don't care if it's people believe
we got to start killing white
they
folk.
Have to.
He won Iowa. He won Vermont.
Right.
These are not hotbeds
They
of
have
black
to give him. They have to say we believe, and for whatever reason you have to do it. I think for me, I'm going to be proud of a black man, like I said, doing something but I just don't have, and I can't do it.
Anything that white people do when it comes to Obama, whether it's vote for him or vote against him, I'm questioning it.
Yeah.
Until he's president and it's all over, and I can go, there was one, and now I can listen to a white person that goes, I'm going to vote for him because I think he's the best. And then I'll just go, God, fuck you, you white guilt motherfucker. I have no regard for what white people say in terms of the president right now, the black president.
So bad that's the reason so many white people will vote for Obama. It's because Bush fucked up so bad.
That's right.
That they turned their back on the party, on anyone that looks like Bush, anyone that acts like Bush.
That's 25%, but you're 25%.
I'm talking to 25% right now. He is big enough to be 25%. And I'm talking to a quarter of motherfuckers. All that shit you talking, you think that he's thinking all that shit?
There are some staunch party liners that ain't gonna fucking vote anything close to a liberal. I wouldn't vote anything close to a liberal. I fucking like my guns.
Am I a liberal?
Love my guns. No, I don't. You're more independent than anybody.
So I can have a gun and a hooker and weed.
Right.
Then I'll vote for that motherfucker. If I can have, I just love.
If you have a gun, you don't need a hooker.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, swim walk, come on. I want to go back to Stalker Patty because she's going to vote for Obama. I want to know, Stalker Patty, what does Obama believe in? You're actually voting. What do you like about Obama?
Yeah, what's his platform that you...
That he wears platform.
That he wears. That's what we're gonna say. Like dressed for the inauguration, like fucking Huggy Bear.
Platform. He wears platform.
What is it about? Because you've said many times that you have a lot of racial animosity against black people.
Yeah.
What is it about?
I've
It's okay.
never
You've said that many times. What is it about Obama that you like politically?
Yeah.
Politically? Well, he seems like he's more flexible. I think he's going to be able to do the job.
That was very, very specific.
Wow. Flexible. That's good.
Yes,
I mean,
He practices yoga.
Politics and stuff like
If you
that.
ask the average American why they're voting for somebody, you would get answers just like that.
Patrice
that's
is
what I
right.
was
Yeah,
fucking
that's
saying.
exactly what Patrice said.
But also black people, same thing.
Yeah.
Anyone who's voting, this is the type of answer you
Well, you know she doesn't know.
No one really knows what these people
Thank God for the
stand
fucking...
for.
That's why I say what I say. They fucking they bullshitting to get a job.
That's why I can't be bothered. I don't give a shit.
Here's what gave her
I
away.
don't give a
She said,
shit.
and stuff like that. Never the sign of a fucking smart.
Thank God for the Electoral College. That's why, because the motherfuckers like her, they didn't trust motherfuckers like her.
Well, Patty, I don't want to.
You're not gonna vote for Obama.
Strong enough.
No.
What's that?
No.
You're gonna vote for
Seems to
McCain.
me
Yeah.
like he could handle the pressure.
And McCain is not strong.
I don't want, and I don't want to.
Camp.
But I'd rather lean right than left.
There's a great discussion going on both
Patty is
places,
saying that she
unfortunately.
thinks that you think McCain is not as strong as Obama.
No,
No,
what did
I
you
don't
say,
think he's-
Patty? Because we were talking over you. Seriously, back up. You think he could handle the pressure?
Yeah, I think he can.
And Jimmy goes, and McCain can after what he's been
He
through in
was
the
hung
war?
upside down by his shoulders for 5 years by tiny genitals.
He's also he's like 72 years old and has all these health issues and everything. He might stop in the middle of the 4 years and have the vice president take over. I don't know if he's going to
wouldn't
be
a
healthy
horrible
enough.
thing that.
Man, anytime if your birthday got
There's a lot
19 anything, that you should be president.
19-0.
So you're not going to vote for. You would never vote for Obama.
No, and you know something? And I'd be honest, like Patrice doesn't think I'd be. I don't like his politics. I don't like that he's too fucking liberal for me.
And I don't like McCain. But
yeah, I don't like McCain either. He's a little too
But I would
far
never vote for
right
somebody I
leaning.
didn't like.
So who's left?
That's what I'm saying. You
Fucking left. I'd love
I
to
see,
see
but I see the
somebody
point he's getting ready to make.
You're taking the
You're
party
gonna
line.
vote just because you have to vote for that
For the
dude.
part, I would never if I don't like politicians, but I like enough of what Obama says that I could vote for him. I would never vote for somebody I didn't like.
He's making sure that
I wouldn't do it.
Obama is the more of two evils for Anthony. He's
Right.
making sure by his vote
but he said
going
he doesn't
against
like
Obama.
I'm picking the lesser of the two
he
evils.
just makes sure that he's gonna help Obama not be president, as opposed to helping McCain be the president.
Yeah,
he's
but
just
I would-
trying to make sure Obama.
He's
words in my
saying the same thing you're saying, though.
Right.
Basically, you
Exactly.
saying you're voting the black
I'm
party.
just voting for the white guy. I'm just voting for the white guy.
Hold on.
I'm saying if I didn't believe enough in him, I wouldn't do it.
More importantly, I got to ask, how nervous are you getting, Anthony? Because DL is getting closer and closer to you.
Oh, and I'm moving over this way.
DL Hughley.
Oh, you vote for Obama, motherfucker.
That's right. Just like your neighborhood in January, February.
It's a visual, but DL Hughley started his appearance way the fuck over here.
Creeping over.
And you know, and we
Anthony's
Oh,
almost
that's
behind
funny.
the equipment
and we
at this
believe
point.
almost the same thing. Like
Yeah.
you believe. I mean, literally, you believe. I believe a man should have a right to carry guns. I believe that the woman should have the right to have an abortion. I don't believe that the government is. I believe government's too big. I don't believe that they should be the end all. I think that they should be less out of. They should be out of business and less in our business. I think that I just.
We're more libertarian than either Democrat
but
or
I
Republican.
would never vote for a dude like Patrice was saying. I couldn't if I didn't like Obama enough. I couldn't do it. I think he's a politician. I think they're all full of shit. I don't put him up on a shelf and go, "Ooh, I'm gonna worship," and a glow comes by. I don't do all that shit. I go, he's a tool. He's a functional dude who's supposed to do a job. If I vote for him because I think he's capable of doing the job.
Yeah.
You are saying you're voting the party line.
No, I'm voting for McCain because more of his ideas that he has are more.
Okay,
he has more than Obama has. I have more in common with what he believes in than Obama believes
You have
in.
more in common with Obama than
No,
him.
no.
Because I have
McCain.
literally nothing in common with
I mean,
Obama.
ideology as far as his politics goes, which is probably a bunch of bullshit anyway. They just say the shit to get into office.
Well, I
but
have a black wife and 3 black kids. So, well, he has 2. But I have 3.
yeah, so that's not what in common you have. I've never been tortured, so I guess I don't have much.
Not even today, huh?
Sure you have. You were married for 9 years.
Okay, that's true.
Hey, some good instant feedback coming in. Blue Healer from Kentucky writes, I thought today was Friday the 13th, not Black Friday.
I told you. I told you.
And then Rich B from Iowa, he goes, Opie, you saved a man's life yesterday. You had time to run down to Iowa and save 40 Boy Scouts' lives by performing first aid. Then still had time to come back and solve race relations and set the Obama presidency. Does Anthony and Jimmy do anything? Well, I'm booked for Henning and Combs after my my viewpoints from today. So.
Oh, really?
Yes, I got that going for me.
All right.
Well,
have fun on that. Talk to Combs.
Good old Combs.
Does he talk? Does he get to say 2 fucking words on that
not
show?
really.
Yeah, but he may pick, and I like Combs, but that's the weirdest. Is he a burn victim or something?
What the fuck's going on?
What the fuck happened to him? I'm like, it looks like a Muppet or something. Like somebody got their hand. Like, he like, if you're like, and I like him.
He looks
but
like
it's
a burned Billie Jean King.
What happened to you?
Oh, the poor guy.
shit.
And he's a nice guy, but you go,
Yeah.
are you animated?
He's not really the puppet.
Like that Gary Bauer, that conservative dude. That motherfucker
Yeah.
look like he just broke off Lord of the Rings, don't he? I'm like, God. And he can't even tall enough to ride under the Six Flags, so he can't be my leader.
That is Hannity's show all the way.
Yeah.
It's just like,
He just needs a whipping boy.
Yep.
Hey, this is Patrice O'Neal, and to find out any dates, any information, anything you need to know about me, go to patriceoneal.com or visit me at MySpace/tourist in Brazil. I don't know why I did that. I'm not that corny. Somebody had stole my original MySpace, and that's what he put, like, because that's how he's, you know, he knew me from Brazil. But that's my shit. You can't even change it now, because by the time I got it, it was already 8,000 friends. This nigga had more friends than I got now. Like, I haven't even doubled the friends that this fucking imposter did. So if you go to myspace.com/tourist in Brazil, you can get some information on Patrice O'Neal. And if you go to patriceoneal.com, it'll tell you all the lovely little places I'll be.
Opie and Anthony.